So we just have our introduction. So this is the lesson one. We'll study the human community. I hope you have a good exam based on your advanced readings. So these are inspired from the Compendium of the Catechism of the Catholic Church, the human community. So we humans live in a community. No man is an island. We cannot survive without others. So we are really social beings. We live in a community. No man is an island. Community, if you observe that word common unity, there's something that unites us. So this is the cry of Bongbong Marcos, BBM. Unity, pagkakaisa. But for unity to happen, there must be sacrifice. There will never be unity without sacrifice. If BBM wants unity, as a president, he has to sacrifice much for this unity to happen. So according to Brother Bo Sanchez, if you want unity in the family, hindi pwedeng parating KKB, kanya-kanyang bayad, or each person paying equally. KKB doesn't work. Fairness does not work. Only favor for them does. If we insist on equality, believe me, everyone will be in fight mode, guarding its crown. Do you want unity? Kailangang lugi ka at lamang sila. You have to take the short end of the stick and let them have the bigger share. Katignan po ninyo kung gusto natin may unity, we need not only to claim for our rights, no? We sacrifice some of our rights, no? For the sake of the common good, for the sake of unity. Okay, the person and society. So the person needs society and society needs the person. So they come together, the person and society. The person itself cannot live alone. And the society in itself is just an abstract. No? So the person and society need each other. In what does the social dimension of man consist? Yan ang tanong. So ngayon pag-aralan natin ang communal character of the human vocation. So ang pagpunta sa langit ay hindi lang mag-isa ka. Yes, you are saved personally, but you are also saved. We are also saved as a church. Salvation is something personal, yes, but it's also communal. That's why in Lumen Gentium number 9, God has, however, willed to make men holy and save them, not as individuals without any bond or link between them, but rather to make them into a people who might acknowledge Him and serve Him in holiness. So yan, ibig sabihin na kaya ginawa ng Diyos ang simbahan, a community of believers. No? Because He wants to save us, not only as individuals, but as a church, a community. Together with the personal call to beatitude, yes, the human person has a communal dimension as an essential component of his nature and vocation. This vocation takes a personal form since each of us is called to enter into the divine beatitude. It also concerns the human community as a whole. Indeed, all are called to the same end, God Himself. So there is a certain resemblance between the communion of the divine persons and the fraternity that people are to establish among themselves in truth and love. So ang Diyos ay hindi nag-iisa. No? Iisa siya. There's unity, but there's also Trinity. Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. There is diversity. The Father is not the Son is not the Holy Spirit, and the Holy Spirit is not the Father. So they are different, but they are one. They are all God. No, they have the same nature. No, but they are different persons. So ganun din tayo. No, we are all human beings. That's why merong mga bagay-bagay na nagpabibigkis sa atin. Kahit lahat tayo ay magkakapatid, no? Yan ang gustong ituro sa atin ni Pope Francis. Kahit ibang relihiyon mo, we are all human beings. Tayong lahat ay magkakapatid. Sana walang mag-aaway, walang mas mataas, mas mababa, because there's certain resemblance between human beings and the divine persons. Love of neighbor is inseparable from love for God. So hindi mo masabing na mahal mong yung kapwa kung hindi mo mahal ang Diyos. At hindi mo rin masasabi na mahal mong Diyos kung hindi mo mahal ang iyong kapwa. Kaya they asked Saint Teresa, Saint Teresa of Avila said, if you want to measure how much you love God, this is seen on how much you love your neighbor. So malaman mo kung gaano mo makamahal ang Diyos, kung gaano mo kamahal ang iyong kapwa. Kung gusto mo rin malaman kung gaano mo makamahal ang iyong kapwa, ay kung gaano mo kamahal ang Diyos. So inseparable ang love of neighbor and love of God. The human person needs to live in society. Kailangan niya mabuhay sa isang lipunan. Society is not for him an extraneous addition, but a requirement of his nature. Yan ay pangailangan ng pagiging isang tao ang mabuhay sa isang lipunan. Through the exchange with others, mutual service, and dialogue with his brethren, man develops his potential. Hindi magde-develop, hindi magi-improve ang tao, hindi magiging ma-achieve niya kanyang perfection kung wala ang lipunan. He thus responds to his vocation. Not only a personal vocation, but as a communal vocation. So a society, ang isang lipunan, is a group of persons bound together organically, hindi to artificial, or by a principle of unity that goes beyond each one of them. So yan ang definition ng society. Paki-memorize po yan, Ito po isang grupo ng tao na nagbigkis, parang naturally, isang prinsipyo ng unity. So, nakita nyo ang connection ng unity at society that goes beyond each one of them. Para siyang abstract, pero ganyan talaga ang society. As an assembly that is at once visible and spiritual, a society endures through time. Nung hindi pa ako nabubuhay, may lipunan na, at kahit ako'y mamamatay, may lipunan pa rin. It gathers up the past and prepares for the future. By means of society, each man is established as an heir and receives certain talents that enrich his identity and whose fruits he must develop. He rightly owes loyalty to the communities of which he is part and respect to those in authority who have charge of the common good. The human person needs life in society in order to develop in accordance with his nature. Certain societies, such as the family and the state, corresponds more directly to the nature of man. So may dalawang lipunan na kailangan natin. Ang pamilya. Hindi ka mabubuhay kung wala kang pamilya. Kaya family is the basic unit of society. Sirain mo ang pamilya, masisira rin ang lipunan. Kaya parang may cancer sa lipunan dahil wasak, sira, broken ang families. So kung para ma-restore into health ang lipunan, kailangan natin ayusin ang family. Okay, so kapag wasak ang pamilya ng isang tao, ito ay may epekto sa kanya, sa kanyang potential, sa kanyang development, sa kanyang improvement. And then state, kailangan natin ang gobyerno. So yan ang dalawa, directly to the nature of man. Kung wala yan, ay hindi tayo mabubuhay bilang isang tao. So we will meet in the third video of this social doctrine of the church. See you in the next video, my dear students.